Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 62 of Direwolf20's Forgecraft series. I'm hanging out here with T-Love. What's up, buddy?
Heyo.
I made an AND gate.
I see.
Yeah.
So vanilla. How do you know vanilla?
I've got my ways. Vanilla for the win. Because I found a new mod that I'm very excited to play with. So AND gate, for those of you who don't know, both inputs need to be on in order for the output to be on. If either one of them are off, the output is off. It doesn't matter both or either. It doesn't matter which one. Both of them need to be on for the output to be on. Cool, fancy, pretty standard AND gate. I have made an AND gate using our new mod, Super Circuit Maker. Dun 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 dun! AND gate. On. Haha.
All in one block.
Well, yeah, I know. I mean, it's so Super Circuit Maker isn't the first one to make gates available all in one block, but it is, as far as I know, one of the first mods available to make custom gates all in one block in much the same way that we're seeing here.
This is just basic.
Yeah, I mean, this is very basic. I also made an exclusive OR gate over here, which is a little bit more complex. Fancy pants. Exclusive OR gate. And it actually works really well. It's pretty good, dude. I'm impressed.
Yeah.
So Amadornis has been doing a lot of work lately on the Super Circuit Maker mod, and I'm at a point with my nuclear reactor that I would like to have some advanced redstone circuitry that controls it. And what a better time to show off the Super Circuit mod than with this. So that's what we're gonna do. That sound cool?
Yep, sounds pretty good to me.
All right, good. So there's a couple things we're going to need to test because I haven't actually tested anything yet with regards to the Super Circuit Maker mod. There's a few things actually I need to test. So we're going to check this out pretty much as we speak. So here's what we're going to need to do. So you should be full on coolant, which means that you are emitting a redstone signal out the back here, correct? That is going to be told to be true. Yay! So the first thing I want to test is if the liquid monitor will immediately update the Super Circuit Maker. And to do that, we're basically going to use a combination of redstone torch and redstone dust. So basically you make tiny piles of redstone very easily. And then you can interact with this thing. So I'm going to build this, I think, upstairs where there's a little bit more room so I can demonstrate to you guys how this mod works. And then we'll go into the basement and build something for reals. So, boom, we place down a redstone circuit. Cool. Now to place dust on here is very easy. You simply right click and you can place dust in wire form. Cool. So it all gets placed, no problem. Left click, pops it off. Neat. Yay. Very cool. And you can do the same with torches. And I believe you can do the same with levers as well. Neat. That is cool. Also, if you craft yourself the magnificent magnifying monocle, you can press Z to zoom in. How cool is that? Super excited.
It's very cool, actually.
Yeah. So let's build like a really simple gate, which would be like a NOT gate, right? So basically, it would be something like this. There you go. And then redstone dust out the front. So to get this to work, basically, from what I can tell, now Amadornis isn't here at the moment, and I would like to ask him questions, and I'm just basically learning how the mod works on my own, and I'm figuring it out. So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. Some aspects of this may be incorrect. But basically, if you shift right click on a side here, you'll notice that you get like this little kind of like extra bit of connection there versus no connection. So this is no connection. This is output, and shift right click is input, from what I understand. Would you go sleep for me, Mr. T-Love?
Got it.
Thanks. So if I wanted to output from this redstone torch to the outer edge here, first we would want to hit that connector so that it's connected to the redstone dust outside of the block, and then shift right click this to make an input. Cool. So without this here, it doesn't connect to the outside. With it there, it does. Without this line here, it's not reading from the redstone torch, it's pushing the redstone into it, kind of. So in much the same way that, this over here is functioning. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Pretty much? Yeah. So red line across means take what the redstone signal is here and read
Push
from
it
it and apply it to the wire. And then, you know, a flat line would be pushing into it. So in this case, over here, we want to have the connection on the input side and then a lever. And then we want this to be the reading mode. So we hit that flat line. Cool. So we read what's coming in. We push it across. A non-flat line means apply it to the redstone torch. And we have a NOT gate. So that's a simple NOT gate. How cool is that?
Very cool.
Yeah. So in much the same way that like a redstone torch here, we would have something like this, right? And to make this even a little bit more accurate, well, yeah, no, that's right. We could have like dust coming out the front here, right? So
30%, then that's in simple form. Very cool.
right, cool. So flat line means take the signal instead of pushing it out. This line here means push it out instead of take it in. And then, you know, that's what we're doing.
I like it.
Yeah, not bad, right?
Yeah,
so now
really
if we wanted to build an AND gate, which we're going to build downstairs, and I also want to use the XOR, but we're going to build an AND gate. So I'm going to remove what I have here a little bit. And basically, I'm going to have a torch here, a torch here. We're going to zoom in so you guys can see this better. So we want to read from both sides, right? And then we want to read from both sides of this one and send it out to this one. Cool. So that, let's see, is that right? Right, so that's an exclusive, or that's a NAND. So this is a NAND gate, basically. It's a not AND, or, I mean, it's kind of, I guess, like an OR, I guess. But basically, we want to have another torch here.
Okay.
So we will, I'll make this super compact, like that. And then we want to read from this one, and now it should be an AND gate.
So these two have to be on off to work?
They have to be on. Cool. So AND gate means both on.
Gotcha.
Cool. So we're reading from the left, we're writing to the torch here. We're reading from both of these torches on the left and right, and writing to the torch in the front. And then we're reading from the torch in the front and pushing it out that way. Pretty cool. So
Yeah,
that's pretty much a replica of how this works.
Yeah.
Nice, right? So let's come back in a minute, and we will get ready to do this for real downstairs in the basement. So let's take a look at this. So we're going to lay out our tiny piles of redstone here. We're going to configure this to read from here. Oh, nice, it worked. So that tells me that this is updating this thing properly, which is cool. So basically, we're going to want that and probably a signal from the right. So part of me is saying, like, maybe I should knock this wall out a little bit. Let's get you on break square. And maybe I should... The other thing that's cool about these, I'm pretty sure I can break them, and it, like... Is it going to break them as they are? Or does it no longer do that?
No, it breaks them as they are.
That's cool.
Yeah,
Right.
that was...
So
I
I'm
asked
going to
that
want
too.
this. So if I place this guy down, sweet. Now, can I rotate him with the wrench somehow?
New.
I know I can, like, make it not render.
Maybe on the side? Little teeny sides?
Yeah, I may not be able to rotate it with the wrench. I mean, it's not like it's a big deal. I can just rebuild
make it
what
so.
I did.
Make it so that you can rotate.
I mean, there's probably a way. I just don't know what it is. So we'll input from that side. Nice. So that will be your AND gate connection. So what I'm thinking is I'll probably want two inputs here. Like one... Let's get... So one input on this side, one input on this side, and I want to have like a combination exclusive OR. And then like the output would be here, right? So if this is going to be your output face, we will put there. Cool. So for now, let's just do the AND gate component of it, right? So we're going to basically say this and this. So this will be an input. To this. That should be an AND gate. You know what else should be an input? It should be this one. And this one. That works. Cool. Good deal. Okay. Now the other thing I want to test is if I can hook this directly into this dude. So we want to configure this. So the reactor's running, right?
Okay.
Cool. Why is there redstone
Yes,
torch up
it's
there?
running.
Okay, good deal. Nice. Now if I turn this off, it should not be
Oh
running.
yeah. Yep.
Cool.
Yep. Not running.
Okay, good.
Whoa.
It's just the steam running out.
Oh gosh.
It's just the steam. And there's a creeper standing on top of the things.
Oh yeah, there's a creeper up there.
So it's steam and a creeper. Don't let the creeper blow up my stuff. Don't let the creeper blow up my stuff.
He's not gonna blow him up. I got the Nanzus. He doesn't.
Alright.
He doesn't.
Scaring
get
me. You're scaring me.
I'm scaring you.
Yeah,
I'm
a little
scaring
bit.
you.
So now I want to add to this and have a built-in exclusive OR and combo gate. So like basically exclusive OR between these two sides combined with the AND gate from this side. And I think that should totally be doable. So let me come back in a minute. All right, guys, so let's take a look at what an exclusive OR looks like in the system. So this is like your standard exclusive OR that you would make in a Minecraft world. So 2 redstone torches here, reading from both of them. One going into here, this one both going into there, and that going up into there. So we're going to rebuild this down in the basement. Part of the same block that's connected to my AND gate, which I shifted a little bit so that the AND portion of this gate is in the top left. So you don't have to have the inputs and outputs on the exact center of the block. As long as they're somewhere along the side, it looks to be working, which is cool. So let's start building this. All right, now what I'm doing is putting this in kind of a funny pattern. So let's see if I can figure this out. I'm not sure that I can, but hopefully I can. So I'm gonna remove these. So this is going to be the portion that is the AND gate. So I'm going to kind of like backwards trace this. And from here, we're going to basically want, I should be able to do this pretty compactly. This, which will be red from this one. Let's zoom in. And this one. Cool. So those two will read and be that one. And then there will be both of these are connected to one torch. Which is connected to basically what's 2 inputs. This might be a little harder to do than I thought. Let's try and do it like this. You know what I can do? I should be able to put a torch here that's not connected by just right-clicking this. Nice. Okay, cool. So that shouldn't affect that line at all. And then this will be a read as well. Very cool. All right, now I should be able to do this. So we will have a redstone wire here. Torch here and here, and this will be in, and this will connect to a torch here, which is an input. Oh man, this is hard to do in a different way. So I think what we're going to want to do here is have this be a reading connection. And these guys should be reading connections. Cool. That should be good. And this... might be too compact, but we'll see. All right, so I'm gonna clear this one out like that so that he's not connected. So that's input to there. Okay, I see. This needs to actually be an input from here. Right. And I don't want this to be outputting to here at all. So we're going to remove this line. That should be gone entirely. Yeah. And then these two output to here. That looks good. Okay. So that should totally be correct. Yes, that is right. And then we're going to have on this side, this will read from here. Cool. And output to there. And then this will read from two torches basically right here and here. This can be a read. And this guy, I mean, I wouldn't mind this being lined up a little bit better, but basically, you know what I could do? Yeah, that should be doable. If I remove this, let's put this here. This might be a little bit easier for me to read. So that pushes into those guys. This one should be a read. And this shouldn't be connected at all, like that one isn't. And then we will have redstone dust here. That is a read and a write. And then this should be a read and not connected. So that, I think, is accurate. I know that sounds like a whole lot of nonsense that I just said, but trust me, I think that this is correct. If I'm not mistaken, this should work. So, on, off, on, off, on, off, on, off. Dude, that totally works.
Nice.
That is awesome.
Nice.
That is a combination and an exclusive OR gate. So it's exclusive ORing the two levers and ANDing the liquid monitor. How cool is that?
That's pretty cool.
I am proud of me.
It looks really cool though.
It does look really cool, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It took like I had to rotate it like in my head, and that was harder to do than I thought it would be. Now I want to just test that your that Ender IO cables successfully update the block properly. And they do appear to, which is nice.
Good.
That is awesome.
I was worried they wouldn't.
I was worried they wouldn't. So that should be accurate. So then we flip the switch and the reactor should go on. We turn the switch off and the reactor goes off. Nice. That is super cool. Okay. So what I'm going to want, T-Love, is the following. I'm going to want a lever here that will control the reactor.
Okay.
And I'm going to put in this wall over here. And that will connect to here. Can you make me a little bit more redstone conduit?
Let's see.
So that's west. In, out, strong signal. So that's what we're going to do. And we're going to disconnect that. So that should, if you flip that lever for me, will you tell me if it turns? Yes. All right, and then turn it off. Nice. All right, guys, we're back. So what I'm going to have is another lever over here. Ooh, creeper. I was just going to say I should go sleep in case there's a creeper sneaking up on me. And a creeper snuck up on me! T-Love, there's a little fixing that you need to do outside. Just as an FYI. Okay, so lever here. Enderman's like, hey, I wonder what Direwolf's doing. Oh, that's interesting. The explosion was enough to knock my stand off. That's cool. I wouldn't mind a facade. Workshop. Painting machine. Facade bricks. Workshop. IC2 area. Really? Good luck, buddy. Let's put away cobble, you. I'm gonna put away my hazmat suit because I'm not dealing with this stuff at the moment. I'm gonna want this reinforced stone back though. I'm probably gonna want a facade of it, to be honest with you. But redstone conduit here. That should be the only one we need, but we're going to configure that the up connection is in-out strong signal. And we'll just run this down. So we should be able to run it straight across over to here. Now that's going to connect with my insulated copper cabling here, unfortunately. Let's... Ah, it's a chest. You know what? For the sake of this looking halfway decent, we can see cabling running under the chest. That's fine with me. So in theory now, once this is connected,
Okay, I'm back.
oh, cool. So, in theory, disconnect your connection. Remove this connection. That should be good. That should be cool. All right. So this should work. I made a little mess outside, by the way, just so you know.
Of course.
I mean, it wasn't me. It was the creeper that snuck up on me.
The creeper! Would you?
As T-Love quickly teleports away.
Where? Ah!
It'll be okay. Don't worry.
Got it. Dirt mending skills away.
Right? I'm gonna want 3 of these painted. Not with you, but with reinforced stone. That's interesting. Conduits painted with reinforced stone have like a weird texture.
And reinforced stone?
Yeah, it's very strange. I thought this would work, but it did not. Let's see what it looks when it's... Oh, when it's placed, it looks okay. So that's neat.
Let me see this. Wait. Oh, it
Like
doesn't
here.
matter?
That's the conduit reinforced stone.
Oh.
But it's placed in the world, it looks fine.
It looks like cobble.
Right? It looks like a darker cobble, though.
Yeah. Huh.
So this totally should work.
Ooh.
So if we want to try it, what we can do is flip this lever to turn it on, and the reactor should be running. And if we go upstairs and we flip this lever, it should turn off. So basically,
nice.
Flipping either lever will function, and it'll turn. So this thing's currently off, right? Yeah, it is. Nice. So either lever functions, and with it on, it should only activate when we're above 75%. I'm gonna make it like 95%. I'm just making it. Yeah, 95 should be fine. Yeah, 95. I guess more than 100% doesn't make sense, does it? That's not going to work too well. But yeah, it should be cool. So I just want to test that it actually does shut down when the liquid monitor shuts off its signal, because we never really tested that. But it should. If we really want to test that, what I can do is configure you to not extract. And then you should be getting hot coolant, which is neat. Yeah, this will stop. Don't mind the explosions, it's fine. We're just running out of the hot coolant.
I'm minding. I'm minding all these explosions.
Nah, I don't mind the explosions, they're fine. They're fine.
Or CPW showers, the whole area with creepers. Oh, we're not minding the explosions anymore, are we?
Nope, explosions are fine. They don't hurt nobody.
Nope.
Yeah, dude, this is totally awesome. I'm enjoying. Oh, Amadornis, you're back. Can you hear us?
I am, yeah.
Okay, cool. Is there a way to
I've been hearing you for like 5 minutes.
Nice.
I've been here for a bit.
If I place a tile down and then pick it up, can I rotate it?
No, not yet. Well, that's coming soon.
Okay, cool.
I have most of the code for it, and also for placing in walls and stuff like that on walls, and on the
nice.
ceiling and all that stuff. So yeah, that's all coming soon, as well as bundled cable, which
Awesome.
should be pretty nice as well.
That sounds good. Oh, cool. The reactor shut off because there's not enough fluid in there. Yay!
Thank goodness.
Yay, reactor works. I've got the coolest reactor in the world because I've got super awesome redstone machine thingy. Super circuit maker is so cool. Super circuit maker is so cool. It's the coolest thing. All right. No, Amadornis, if I'm being totally honest, I think it's really neat, and I am quite thrilled to be able to play with it.
Oh, thank you.
So always
There's
active.
a lot of stuff that's coming. You're gonna like the signal teleportation kind of system thingy. It was suggested the other day while I was streaming, and basically the idea is now you draw circuits with stone wire.
Right.
So you're gonna be able to draw one with ender dust, and you'll be able to put that inside a circuit and make kind of a design. Take that, place it inside another circuit, and if you have too much in drawings, the signal will teleport from one to another.
Neat.
So you kind of have to make two designs that are equal to each other, and the signal will go from point A to point B.
Well, that sounds cool. Now, what if I brought this down to like 50%? See, I kind of feel like this flickering on and off is not a good thing. So I wouldn't mind having some kind of coolant monitor on this. But I probably do want it at 95% still.
Is there a way to open computers it? Like a monitor?
I mean, probably. Just not entirely. I would like to do it with this. Like, I'll probably just need 2 liquid monitors, maybe, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. There's probably ways to go about it. I'm just... Like, right now, it's just flipping the reactor on and off, and I don't think I want that to be what happens. So... We'll see. Alright, guys. We'll be back in a minute. Alright, guys. So, this is working great. Like, I can turn on and off my reactor from up here. And it's fine. It's all good.
With all the kabooms.
Yeah, so the lever up here works, the lever down there works. Everything is functioning exactly the way I'd like. So, Amadornis, gotta say, Super Circuit Maker is very cool. And if you're worried about lag with, you know... So am I right in thinking that if I cover this thing so that it doesn't show the thing, it won't render anything whenever the circuits change?
It doesn't render anything at all.
So does that also prevent like that redraw thing that happens with Redstone updates?
Yep.
In the chunk? That is cool.
As long as the conduits themselves don't update, the chunk should not re-render. But I think the conduits themselves do output a signal visually when they get it. So it may happen, though it doesn't have to render any of the circuit elements. So that's much lighter on the chunk re-render, as well as like dynamic stuff like torches, which are rendered every single render take. Those do not render either.
That's cool. Yeah, dude. I like it. I dig it. It's awesome. For now, we're going to wrap up the episode. We will come back next time. T-Love, I wanted to talk to you about your sub.
Oh, my sub, yeah.
It's a little small.
I know.
So you know what I was thinking?
And you make the Nautilus?
Well, I mean, what I was thinking, and like, you know, bear with me a minute here, right? But
Okay.
Here's what I was thinking. I was thinking, like, the meta receiver is getting very low on power. You're so going to die if you follow me here.
Where are you?
The dire keep. Well, you might be able to
I'll just go through the other one, where the ship is.
So like, what if this sub here, that's like above order,
is just looks.
Is just like a facade almost, and when you go inside, there's like a secret lever you can pull that leads to like another hatch that like goes underground.
down.
And it's like
I like it.
a much larger area.
That sounds really cool.
I think that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Wouldn't that be
It still
neat?
gives the effect that it is a sub, and it's just ported anyway. So yeah, go for it. Let's do that.
Right. Well, I'm not gonna go for it. You go for it. That's your homework.
That's my homework.
Yep.
You're making homework again.
Yep.
I quit school.
So then
for homework.
we can relocate all that stuff that we just made, and it would be really cool.
So I have to basically make the steam stuff, the coolant stuff. I can basically do a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, I mean, one, it'll be nice because it'll be underwater. So if it does blow up, it'll
true.
contain the reactor explosion a little bit, which it shouldn't blow up. It shouldn't. Probably not. Probably won't blow up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, wrapping up point for the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Double 20 signing off. Take it easy.